It's so let's actually, as we go through this, I think I was going to do this at the end, but I'll just walk you through this as we're doing this, because I think this is important for us to actually write down as we're going through this. But the first thing that I'll say, like we said, okay, you have to be, I'll split it into foundations, right? So you have being presentable. And when you're presentable, that is the first thing that you need to do. And hygiene. Good hygiene. These are the foundations for Looksmaxing. Being presentable and having good hygiene, right? So when we talk about being presentable, we're talking about your body, right? And your dressing. And I'll split it and say confidence. All right, confidence. So I'm going to give you, we're going to create a course right now that you can have for free. So if you've got a pen and paper, write it down. Then I'll summarize this thing for you. And then so that you have this thing, and this is it, because some of this stuff that we're going to cover here, no synthetics, no drug is going to give you that. No synthetics, no drugs are going to give you this, right? So first thing that we talked about, we said the body, right? We said hair. So figuring out your hair, we're going to do this head to toe. So hair, so you've got your head, and then other hairs that you have, you've got axillary. So axillary would be your armpits, your pubes, so and then you have like your arms, your legs, right? For women, they're more particular about arms, legs. So these are things that you have to think about and take care of. And then you have, let's see, facial, right? And facial hair. So these are things that we're looking at. So the hair I talked about. So you want to make sure that your hair is covered. And then your teeth, we talked about your teeth. Making sure that your teeth, you go to the dentist, you get the cleanings, you get them fixed. If you need braces or retainers, Invisalign, get your teeth fixed, right? Get them fixed. Fix them. Okay? And then the other thing that we're going to look at and talk about is, again, your skin. So with your skin, you have to drink water. So drink water. You have to eat whole foods. Avoid artificial sugars. Drink whole foods. Get your vitamins, micronutrients. Vitamin C. Get some sun. Vitamin D. Vitamin E. Get your food. So you want to eat, hydrate. Right? You hydrate. Reduce stress. Right? Those are the things that you have to do to reduce, to have better skin. Whole foods, right? Let's see. Sun. Get some sun. And then you have, the other thing is your nails and body, like I'd say, yeah, nails and body. Nails, I'd say probably hygiene. They'll fall into hygiene. Right? Those will fall into those, because I don't think anyone has really like weird looking nails. And then the next thing that we're going to look at, let's see. Yeah, teeth. So haircut. Okay, so you're going to get your hair done. Auxiliary, facial, teeth. You fix them, dentist. Skin, hydrate, whole foods, eat whole foods, sun. And your weight, work out. Yeah, weight. You work out. Jawline. If you want your jawline, do cardio. Cardio for jawline. If you want to get a jawline, you need cardio. Because when you lose weight, your features become more pronounced on your face. They become more pronounced. So when you train and how your body loses weight, it's always going to be from the top, extremities, right? And towards your center, the center of mass, which is your belly. That's why people have a tough time losing belly fat. And the bottom abs are the last to go, because that is where your center of mass is. That's where the fat accumulates the most. So everything starts from the top. So your head can actually start looking pretty good, and you can start looking chiseled, because you can find some people who look pretty thin in the face, but they still have a belly, and you're like, oh, okay, this person doesn't look fat, but they still have a belly. So you really want to pay attention and make sure that you do your cardio if you want to have a chiseled face. And your diet, make sure that you're not having sugary things, and you want to take care of any inflammation. So antioxidants, anti-inflammatory foods, you want to eat those so that you have a thin face. So that is one of the things. So make sure that you do your cardio and whole foods, more protein. If you drop carbs in your diet a bit, you're going to drop some water weight. So there's a difference between inflammation, water weight, and also just being fat. So you want to understand, like, okay, where are you exactly? Are you fat? Are you inflamed? Or are you holding water weight? Those are three different things. And you could be all three, right? So you want to figure out, like, okay, what do I do? But the best way, without really trying to figure it all out, is eat healthy, do your cardio. Your face will be sharp, right? Those are the things that you need to do. No steroids, no drugs. Do those things. At least, if you work out at least 3 times a week, maybe 30 minutes of cardio each day, you're going to be looking good. Because remember, it's not about doing it once or twice or for a month or 2 months, but it's about doing consistently, making it a lifestyle.